Alright, welcome back. September 21st. Been a little while, but we got quite a bit done. Just another quick video update here. This is now the workshop area. It's not organized yet. I know it looks kind of like a mess, but this is pretty much what we got here. I had to move over a shelf. You might hear some Jimmy Buffett in the background. We enjoy Jimmy Buffett when we're working. This is a shelf that's going to come in from the layout. Use it kind of to as a branch line and also actually to bring things into the actual workshop. So I got this shelf unit here at Lowe's. I reused some of the old track lights, kind of jury rig things there a little bit. I won't go into that in detail, but it works. That's the paint rack. That is a fingernail polish rack. Found that on Amazon. That light, I also like that LED light. Found that on Amazon. So that's the custom built shelf unit there the guy made for me. All our other goodies here. We got some stuff. It's all kind of a mess right now, but there's some the new signals, some of the new auto racks we're looking forward to running because we never could before. And this is, my son just had to have a little fun. He just had to get stuff out. So this is actually going to be a custom built, well, it is a custom built signal bridge. It simulates pretty closely the one on the CSX at milepost 103.1, Lake City, Pennsylvania. So that's that, and that's the cheap little display case my dad had, and he was a big Reading fan, so that signs up. So that's the workshop. Did add some LED strip lights underneath that, and then we put some here underneath the cabinet. I really like them. They're from FlexFire LEDs. A little pricey, but I do like them. It's not quite the way I want to power it here, but that's the way it is for now. I want to work on something maybe a little more elegant, but for now it does the job. Get some light here in the workshop. This is going to be where the paint, probably a Pechet paint booth will go, and I had to modify the window there so I can have a vent outside. We lose the natural light, but I want to be able to spray paint and airbrush down here without having to run to the garage and go painting on top of garbage cans. Layout room's coming along fairly well. See, and yeah, the treadmill won't be here, but this is got a lot of the masonite is up for the backdrop, which I've not yet ordered. I do have most of the plywood, 3/4 inch ply cut for all the curves and everything. Right here, again, as you're looking out, kind of almost right where the treadmill is going to be a peninsula. It's done, it's cut, it's all kitted, just needs to be assembled, but we needed the room for other stuff, so we got this done here today. That little depressed area is going to be a bridge, the new Central Valley double track bridge, a stream and a road going underneath that. So that got done. Still got to come up with something. That clock will come down, and I need to do something around the door, but I have an idea for that. So then back here, this one section, didn't build it ahead of time, so I had a little bit of wiggle room, kind of a cut to fit at assembly. The horizontal pieces are cut. I just need to get the stringers cut to go from that section to that section. These are some switches that are going for power, for the dedicated power circuits for the DCC system and for the power supplies. We're using surplus computer power supplies. So that's going to be the transformer area. This we got done today, cutting all the plywood. That was a real fun job. That's going to be the transformer area, pretty large. We are going to have a area here for access to get up. Probably going to be since this is kind of modern times, it's going to be going to try to make it look as realistic as possible. It's going to be probably a parking lot with a torn down building. That'll be there. And that'll be just a piece of probably foam that we can lift up to have access for scenery and for working back in the back end of that, because it's a little bit too far to reach. So the backdrop's up, the curve is cut. Right in front of you there you see the cooling duct that the guy did add for me, so we have heat and air back here now. So that's that. I said all that's done. This is one of the control panels. It's not painted yet, and I'm not sure how well it'll show up till we do get it painted. But I had a little unit built here, and this here will hinge, and then it comes down. and it will support itself there. That's going to be real nice for working on it when we got to wire it and whatnot. So looking forward to getting that done. That's a reverse engraved acrylic, custom made from a company down near Pittsburgh. Again, that was pricey, but I wanted this to look very, very nice. So again, we got to paint that. We'll paint behind there. So that'll all be painted up before long. There's going to be one of these here, and then the one for Pittsfield's going to sit right here in this little notch. There's going to be one there. And then up here, it's going to be another one for the far end, east end of the yard, and then right in here will also be the DCC command center and the programming track. So that's pretty much it. Again, it's the 21st. That's where we are, coming along pretty good. This weekend, or next weekend, I had to travel a bit for work. Again, we got to try to do something around that door and get the rest of the benchwork there in the corner. Of course, the little rebounder on the treadmill won't be here for much longer. And probably just going to go with a lift up section. I was thinking about doing something hinged, but the more I think about it and doing some research on YouTube, some folks tried hinged stuff, but eventually went back to just a lift out section. So that's probably what I'll do, just to keep it simple. Go across there, and most of the time my son and I can crawl in, but if older folks or whatever need to come in here, I'll be able to lift it out. Or we're moving things in and out, and we want to be able to move in freely, we'll be able to lift that out. So again, that's pretty much so far. We got 4 more pieces of masonite to buy. You can see that the white spot there, then back behind me along the other wall. We need them, and then we're pretty much going to start with the track. Going to get the sub road bed in. So it's all been cut here. Just got to get it in, and they're all cut already again at a 3/4 ply. So it's going to be the next couple weeks we'll be doing that, and we got to start making our fast track switches, start making our CMRI, DCCOD detectors, and getting things wired up and ready to go. So maybe a couple another weeks we'll set another update. We got some actual sub road bed in place. So that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Have a great evening, morning, afternoon, whatever it might be. Bye.